Welcome to our channel, aviation fans and military enthusiasts. Today, we're taking you deep into the world of one of the most iconic, battle-hardened, and beloved aircraft ever built, the A-10 Thunderbolt II. Famously known as the Warthog, this aircraft may not be the fastest or the prettiest jet in the sky, but what it lacks in glamour, it makes up for with sheer toughness, precision, and an unmatched ability to bring fear to enemies and protection to soldiers on the ground. The A-10 is more than just an aircraft, it's a symbol of strength, endurance, and loyalty, a machine built to fight, survive, and protect. The A-10 Thunderbolt II was developed by Fairchild Republic for the United States Air Force in the early 1970s. Its mission was clear from the start: to provide close air support to ground troops and destroy enemy tanks, vehicles, and fortifications. Unlike sleek fighter jets designed for speed or stealth, the A-10 was built for endurance, stability, and precision at low altitudes. Every part of this aircraft was designed with a single purpose: to dominate the battlefield and keep friendly forces safe from harm. At the very core of the Warthog's power is its most iconic weapon, the GAU-8 Avenger, a 30mm 7-barrel Gatling gun capable of firing nearly 4,000 rounds per minute. The gun is so large and powerful that the entire aircraft was literally designed around it. When that cannon fires, it produces the legendary BRRRT sound that echoes through the battlefield, a sound that has become both a symbol of salvation for troops and a nightmare for enemies. The shells it fires are armor-piercing depleted uranium rounds capable of cutting through the thick armor of tanks and vehicles. Few aircraft in history have had a weapon so devastating, so recognizable, and so loved by those who depend on it. But the Warthog's true magic isn't just in its firepower, it's in its durability. The A-10 is built like a flying tank. Its cockpit is surrounded by a titanium bathtub, designed to protect the pilot from ground fire and shrapnel. The engines are mounted high on the fuselage, far from the ground, making them less vulnerable to enemy fire. Its redundant flight control systems, self-sealing fuel tanks, and heavily armored wings make it one of the toughest aircraft ever made. There have been countless stories of A-10s returning to base with one engine destroyed, massive holes in the wings, and even parts of the tail missing, yet still managing to land safely. This ruggedness has earned it the respect of every pilot who has flown it and every soldier it has protected. Another key feature of the A-10 is its ability to fly low and slow. Unlike most modern jets that rely on speed and altitude to stay safe, the Warthog's design allows it to maneuver close to the ground at speeds under 400 miles per hour, giving pilots a clear view of the battlefield. This allows them to make incredibly precise attacks and respond quickly to calls for help from troops on the ground. It can also loiter over the battlefield for hours, providing constant support and reassurance for soldiers pinned down by enemy fire. The distant growl of the A-10's engines is often the sweetest sound they could ever hear, the sound of hope and survival. The A-10 earned its legendary status during the Gulf War in 1991. During Operation Desert Storm, A-10s destroyed over 900 Iraqi tanks, 2,000 military vehicles, and more than 1,200 artillery pieces. They flew thousands of missions with astonishing success and very few losses. Pilots often came back from missions with stories of flying through heavy fire, taking hits, but still completing their objectives and returning safely. Since then, the Warthog has continued to prove its worth in Kosovo, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria, wherever ground troops have needed powerful, precise, and reliable support. Over the decades, there have been numerous debates about retiring the A-10 to make way for newer, more advanced aircraft like the F-35 Lightning II. However, every time retirement is mentioned, strong opposition rises from both pilots and soldiers. The reason is simple: no aircraft can do what the A-10 does. Its combination of endurance, precision, toughness, and firepower makes it truly unique. The Warthog isn't just a plane, it's a guardian angel for those on the ground. Troops often refer to it as the Hog or Angel of Death, depending on which side of the battlefield you're on. To ensure it remains effective, the A-10 has undergone several upgrades over the years. The A-10C variant features modern avionics, digital targeting pods, GPS-guided weapons, and improved communication systems. These upgrades allow it to perform modern precision strikes while maintaining its signature low-altitude attack capability. It's now more accurate, more efficient, and more deadly than ever before. Even in an era dominated by stealth technology and drones, the A-10 continues to stand tall as a proven warrior that no one dares underestimate. What truly makes the A-10 so special, though, isn't just its design or weapons, it's the bond between the aircraft, its pilots, and the troops on the ground. A-10 pilots, often called hawk drivers, take immense pride in their aircraft's mission. They train tirelessly to support and protect soldiers, and in return, those soldiers deeply respect the Warthog's power and reliability. When an A-10 appears overhead, it's more than just air support, it's a promise that someone up there has their back, no matter what. Even after 5 decades of service, the A-10 Thunderbolt II remains one of the most respected and feared aircraft in the world. It's a symbol of pure function over form, a perfect example of how toughness and simplicity can outlast even the most advanced technology. As warfare evolves and new machines take flight, the Warthog continues to prove that it still has a vital role to play. It's not just a relic of the past, it's a living legend, a masterpiece of engineering and courage that has saved countless lives. So the next time you hear that thunderous brrrt echoing across the sky, remember that's not just the sound of a gun. It's the sound of the A-10 Thunderbolt II doing what it does best, protecting, defending, and reminding the world that real power lies not in speed or stealth, but in reliability, toughness, and heart. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the mighty A-10 Warthog, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads. Stay tuned as we bring you more fascinating stories of legendary aircraft that have defined history and continue to inspire the skies.